Good evening, and once again, welcome to this August gathering. Like I said earlier, my name is Innocent Aloma Iwejion. I am from the Embassy of Nigeria, Brussels. Permit me to present to you the Nigerian ambassador to Belgium, Luxembourg, and the European Union, and chief convener of today's town hall meeting. Nigerian representative in this place and our president in Belgium, in the person of His Excellency. Ambassador Usman Baraya is our head of mission.
My dear colleagues and fellow compatriots, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would just want, before we get into the business of the day, to once again say thank you to the coordinator of this event, Mr. Collins Nweke, who also doubles in as the president of NIDO Europe. Big thank you also to my colleagues and all of you for finding time to come to this event. It's quite impressive, I must tell you. I'm really very highly thrilled and impressed by what I've seen this evening. It is unprecedented, seeing the caliber of people, because it's a quality representation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. I will begin by thanking Mr. Iwejo for a very generous introduction. I will also, not being a protocol person, I would like to rest on the protocol that he has already established by simply saying welcome to everyone, but more importantly, welcome to the Ambassador, His Excellency Usman Baraya. It doesn't happen very often that we get a serving ambassador coming to us rather than us going to him, if he will be received. I am proud to be associated with this because I appreciate the wind of change that has blown past table and land and landed at the address of the embassy. And we should be happy about that. And that is actually the reason that we are gathered here this evening to receive information from the embassy about what they do beyond the obvious. The obvious being going there to get, one administrative paper or the other, accompanying your friends and associates to, do visa and all that. Beyond that, there are quite a number of things happening. I'm sure each and every one of you have been following events back home as well. Way before the fuel subsidy issue, started unfolding back in Nigeria, this meeting had been planned. You know, so it's only coincidental that it's happening at the same time. So I believe it's one of the crucial issues that you know, some of you you know, would be asking some questions about. And in any case, some questions have actually come in by email. You know, those people who were unable to make it this evening have sent questions. Having said that, I would like to briefly take you through how this evening is going to look like. I'm sure you may have seen the program on the table, so I don't need to you know, spend too much time, you know, reading out what we're going to do. Suffice to say that about 3 officers from the embassy will be talking to us about a few issues, one of which is the new e-passport that is now being issued at the embassy. It never happened before. Now it is happening. It is something that needs to be celebrated, but also we need to get precise and correct information about it, because a lot of rumor goes around. How much does this cost? Oh, this costs so much. I'm not qualified to get it because of this reason or that reason. This evening we'll be putting paid to those rumors, so you get the right information from the gentleman that is in charge of it himself, so that if you have any question, you can ask those questions.
The Embassy of Nigeria in Brussels, in Belgium, just like any other embassy, has many departments. You have the consular department, you have economic, you have political, and trade and investment, etc., etc.
My role this evening is to brief you on the effort being made by the embassy to bring the multitude number of Nigerian associations.
So when it comes to technicalities and practical aspect of trade and investment, we'll leave that to you. But be that as it may, the purpose of my intervention is only to give you an insight.
During the protest, after Dr. Chika read the official letter to you, and some other questions came in from the crowd, and you said something that I really didn't quite agree with. I would not be bold enough to say you are wrong, but I will gather courage. To say that you may not be very right.
Every political appointee in Nigeria never buy fuel. And the governor of Edo State re-asked him, and he confirmed it. And he said, since you don't buy fuel, it means that the fuel you use is being paid by the people. A former governor does not have the heart that is as strong as the man walking in the street. If you try him in 1 hour, he can confess all their Indian agendas. This man, ambassador, let him raise the military to fight. During Ambassador's tenure, when Niger Delta issue was very tough, he raised the military and the issue was quenched. Now the military can still fight for us. Let Boko Haram issue be quenched once and for all.
The corruption we are talking about in Nigeria, I think personally, the removal of oil subsidy is the beginning of the fight. Our Nigerians' understanding is this: all leaders are fair. Good luck to me have a good intention. The intention is we have seen what he did within 1 year. This prompted Nigerians to vote for him en masse. And that trust in good luck, for me, I think we will live to regret it if things is not done now. This man has said something before he came to power, that he has only one thing. Nigeria is large. He has nothing to lose if people don't vote for him. I think he has to do something Nigeria will remember him for. This is my belief.
When one of your ministers wanted to speak here today, he said there are about 160 million Nigerians And he reiterated that you corrected him and said that there are 167 million. Good and proper. My first question is going to be this. This 167 or 101 billion, are we, the Nigerians in the diaspora, included? No. Because if we are not included, the whole essence of our gathering here today is not important. It does not make sense. Because honestly, who are we? We are Nigerians in diaspora, and we have no voting rights. We are not even included in our population, in our census. So are we really Nigerians? Do we have a right to gather here? Sir, the question will come back to you at the end of the day. Who are you representing? Because if we are not included, you are just here, not representing us. You have given you have called us a very laudable name. You said, you are an appointed ambassador. We are the sit-down ambassadors.
Just to show you how beautiful it is, in a community, in a family, and in a democracy. People are always free to express their minds anywhere, anytime. Overall, his intervention, if I got him correctly, I dwelt on three fundamental issues. Those of diaspora voting, those of diaspora contribution to the national GDP, as well as the last one about security. I thank him for his kind words regarding what I have said, and I think I still stand by what I have said regarding the security situation in the country. Only to reiterate the fact that government cannot do it alone. Security is the duty of each and every one of us, whether we are in Antwerp, whether we are in Abuja or in Lagos. We can all continue to contribute our individual quotas with a view to mitigating the menace of Boko Haram challenges we are living with at present. Two, about the voting and the rest of it. The only answer I can give, don't forget, everything that I respond to is not exhaustive, because we don't have the reservoir of knowledge, because these things are being put to us instantaneously here and now. So it is based on our limited knowledge of it. Of course, we can always come back to you, anybody who posed a question with a more elaborate, but definitely it is based on what we know that we are telling you. If there is need for us to throw more light on those, we are always free to do that.
Like I said at the beginning, it's going to be a continuous gathering and town hall meeting. The trend started here today, and I will tell you, to the glory of God, that it was indeed a very successful outing here. And I'm not surprised that Antwerp has done it for us. And now that we have finished with Antwerp, the trail will now move to other parts of Belgium. Ghent is there, Brussels is there, Liège, Cotrix, and all the rest of them. Most of us may have had the opportunity to express their views and opinions or questions today. But I tell you, if you have time, we always announce our subsequent camp meetings. Join us over there and make your questions towards our questions. I very much thank you for time for listening to the ambassador and the members of the embassy. It has been with me for about 3 hours of fruitful engagement. We have received from you, and we have to go back to digest what we have received from you, and also consider